So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my first ever Apex Legends mobile video. And yes, this is gameplay off of the closed beta. And here's the beta acknowledgement. If you want to read it, feel free to pause it and go ahead. But yeah, like I said, the first ever closed beta of Apex Legends Mobile, and I'm kind of surprised that I actually managed to be one of the first 1,000 people to pre-register and install when the beta came out. And one thing I'd say is I am absolutely glad I managed to do that, because this thing has been so worth it. Now, personally, I haven't played Apex on PC, but I've seen quite a lot of videos of many professional players and content creators about this. And so far, one thing I can kind of say is that this game does recreate the Apex Legends PC and console version really well. And I mean really well. Given the fact that this is literally the first beta, I'm actually surprised of how well this is performing right now. Because, well, I've played multiple betas before for different games, and in none of them have I experienced, let alone the first beta, maybe even the further up ones, being this efficient and good. Yes, what you are looking at right now is the lowest possible graphical settings, and the frame rate is capped to 30 if I'm right. But well, that is another one of the things which they are gonna work on for a lot of improvements in the future. I believe that is definitely gonna be there, because if not, then this won't really stand out as being one of the best, if not the best, battle royale experience in the mobile FPS section. So first thoughts and impressions, I was a little skeptical again, because as I told, I haven't played Apex on PC, so I don't exactly know how it works. It's just the way it was for me when I migrated from PUBG Mobile to Call of Duty Mobile. But then it did take me like 4 to 5 games to understand the way everything works, the legends, their abilities, the guns, their perks and stuff like that. But once you get the hang of it, you are really gonna enjoy this game, because honestly, I kind of feel like the movement is so much more fluid than what I'm used to in Call of Duty Mobile. Of course, I know that it's two different games I'm comparing over here, but then, well, they are both competitors anyway right now. Well, okay, maybe not now, but when Apex does come out globally, they are going to be competitors. And one thing I can kind of say right now is that this might as well be a really decent competition to COD Mobile, if not beat it, because let's be honest, right now the COD Mobile BR section is not really too well optimized. And speaking of optimization, yes, this does look not so optimized right now. Well, I know I'm gonna sound like a broken record saying this, but don't judge the game now, because it's literally the first beta, right? So honestly, no point in like drawing conclusions off of it now. But yeah, all I can say right now is that this game is really fun. The recreation is really on point as of now, and the only thing I'm thinking about is, if this is the first beta and the recreation is so good, then, well, all I'm gonna say is I'm really excited to try out the further betas and then wait for the global launch, which again I really don't have any information about, because there have been quite a lot of people who've been very curious to know when the when the next beta is gonna come out, because this is a closed beta, and something tells me the next beta might as well not be closed. It might be a complete public beta. So yeah, as I was speaking of legends, here is one of the abilities of the one I'm currently using, Bangalore. The tactical ability allows you to launch a plume of smoke. It is, well, again, a tactical ability, but the real good thing about this character is its ultimate ability, and that is a cluster strike, which I am gonna show you guys in a couple of seconds. But yeah, like I said, so far the gameplay is really refreshing of sorts, and it's very fun to play. And I know some of you might be a little worried that this may not exactly be the case when the game comes out globally, but trust me guys, if there are good aspects of a game in the beta version, then there's no way it's gonna go away in the, let's say, the final global launch, and that's just gonna be good for the game anyway, right? So yeah, this is it, the ultimate ability, the cluster strike, if you may, and If you've played Warzone, you know exactly what a cluster strike does, and I guess I could say this is pretty much the exact same, except it's a little more delayed compared to the cluster strikes that I've used and seen. So you be the judge of how you would like to use this, whether this character or a different one. It's totally up to which legend you want to use. So the next thing I kind of want to shed some light on here is the way handling guns feels in this game, because trust me, it's kind of different. Not kind of, well, it's very different compared to almost every other mobile FPS game that I've played. Now, I don't really know how to explain this, but it does really feel kind of smooth right now, to be honest. And once again, it's gonna sound like a broken record. This is the first beta, and this is the extent of gun handling and smoothness in the smoothness in the experience that I'm seeing over here, and that just gets me more and more excited. Yeah, I thought I killed this person, but I did not. In actuality, that made me wait a lot more ammo. Just let's not talk about that, shall we? So, if you are new to this game, if you haven't played it prior to this mobile FPS launch, I would really say that this might take you a couple days or so, because it really isn't much of a steep learning curve with this game. Depending on the type of lobby you get, this is, I would say, either passive or aggressive, because it's all down to players. And honestly, the majority of the players in the game currently are just bots, because then again, it's just 1,000 real players, right? Just 1,000 humans in this, and the chances of you ending up in a lobby with quite a lot of them is really less. That does not mean that I haven't ended up with them. I've played with real humans too, but it's just been very less. So yeah, so you saw that bit of lasering with this gun that I did. That's kind of what I meant when I said that the guns kind of handle smooth in this. And another thing I would like to point out right now is that the aim assist in this game presently is absolute bonkers. Like, you just need to land the first couple of shots and the game does the rest for you. It's kind of like aimbot almost at this point, but yeah, you just need to land the first few shots and that's it. That's literally it. The rest will do itself. So here we are using the tactical ability to the best and rezzing ourselves, and yes, just like in any other game, you have your regular HP and a vest, and in this the vest is nothing but the shield, right? So one thing I want to talk about is that the controls right now are a little messed up, because at least for me, the controls are exactly where I would place my right thumb in order to aim, and that makes me, let's just say, pop smokes out of nowhere or start using healing items when I'm really don't intending on. So I guess that's one more thing they should look into, which, well, I did put that into feedback, so I guess that should be good. So yeah, here is another, I'd say, a very proper use of the ultimate ability of the character Bangalore. And I guess I could say that as of now, this legend is quite possibly my favorite one, because yeah, let's just not talk about that accuracy. Yeah, so yeah, this legend has a kind of a passive as well as a aggressive ability. The passive one being the smoke pop, which it's called the tactical one, but it's just the classification that I'm making over here, right? So yeah, I guess I could say so far this is my favorite legend, and this might as well be the case when the game comes out globally. I don't know. But then again, they might as well end up releasing new legends when the game drops globally, which I'm not sure about. It's just a probability, and yes, I did wipe out, I guess, 2 squads or something for the win. And the golden shield that you see the person wielding over there is one that gives you an opportunity to revive yourself. Yes, I found that out today. Anyway, that's pretty much gonna be it. Closing out the video with a good win, and let me know what you guys think about this game, what your thoughts and expressions on this are. I personally like it and I can't wait to play the final global version. And please don't try to download this first closed beta because of two reasons. First, obviously the test server is full, the 1,000 people. It's literally just 1,000 people and it's full. The second reason is because this beta is coming to an end on May 1st, right? So try downloading the second beta if you want to. I'm sure you'd like it. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next one.